Love, you won't believe it. Santa has arrived early. Papa. Oh, new toy? Oh, you're so cute. Welcome to the next vlog. Welcome to my vlog. Welcome.
The places we would go, like if we went to the malt house on the south side, or we went to see your dad's family, or anyways, she would always do this thing where she would, rub your hair in your face, and she would talk about the oho, and I didn't know what she was talking about. And one day I came home pretty early on when she was working for us. I came home and there was a freaking egg in a cup on the stove. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I didn't speak any Spanish at that time. And so, but then one day I came home and there was an egg under your crib at the bottom. And I said, Gil, come in here, you gotta translate, because I do not know what's going on with these eggs. And he said, it's the yoho. What the fuck's the yoho? So I go, we're talking to Martha, and Gil, your dad, would translate. And she explained to me that with the yoho, that if somebody, it's in the Mexican culture, if somebody covets something, or
like envy? Like envy?
No, like to want to see you, and you really stood out because of the hair. Your hair was really exceptional. So you really, really stood out. And if somebody stares at you and doesn't touch you, then they can pass on the oho. Or if somebody admires you but doesn't touch you, then they could give you the oho. Because I had asked Gil, I don't understand why people are always touching her without my permission. People that speak a different language, people who total strangers will come up to us in the grocery store or a restaurant, and they would rub their hand on your hair. And,
wait, what does touching me do?
Well, it wards off the oho.
So it takes it off.
Yeah. So if I am an old woman from Mexico, and I'm very, believe in the superstitions, very traditional, and all of the stories are passed down. And if I am at a restaurant and I see a woman with this striking, beautiful, blonde-headed child, and I'm just staring at that child, well, I have to get up out of my chair and I have to walk up to this table of strangers and I have to rub my hand on that baby's head, because otherwise I would give that baby the yoho, and I wouldn't want to do that, right? But I then am a white woman, have no idea about their traditions.
Oh, wait.
No
so is the act of looking giving me the evil eye?
Yeah. The act of admiring you or coveting something that you have.
But why is that negative energy? Why is that negative?
I don't know. You have to ask Grandma.
That's why I asked if it's like more like envy. I asked because I was just talking to Heather's story about this today.
It could be, like envy. I know that they have to touch you, or else you get the oho. Or Martha would know. We'd be at the laundromat or something. And Martha would notice.
Mom, I literally asked because at the fucking gym, a random fly was like in the whole gym. Was like chasing me around. And I think that's a sign of evil eye. And look, another one!
Okay, well then you should...
Mom, touch me.
Oh, well. Thank you.
Okay, I feel better.
This is what Martha would do. I don't know if you... See if this brings back a memory.
You know what? You guys deserve one.
This is exactly.
Can dogs eat honey mustard?
Yeah.
MJ did not like it. Okay, I'm not gonna go study then.
You were a baby and she would do this. On the bottom of your feet, your belly, and she would just make sure that she had it all over you. That the egg. I'm taking the eye off.
I feel pretty cleansed.
Okay, well, give me just a minute to.
Thank you.
Lift up your feet. She always did the bottom of the feet.
Oh wait, was it my Crocs?
She always did the bottom of the feet. Yeah.
Thank God I put my Crocs on.
Turn around. I gotta do the back.
I can't put my. Ah, my God! How long has this been open?
Okay, and then she would walk up and set it under your bed. Okay, and then after it's been under your bed,
do I bring that to home?
Huh? The egg? Yeah, bring the egg up. Well, I can take the water out, and then set it under, around, or touching your bed. And then after...
Does it need to be in the water?
Huh?
Does it need to stay in the water?
No, I was just doing that to keep it cool. So.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah. But then I would find it on the stove later that night or the next morning, I'd be so confused because I'd walk in and there'd be something like this. But the thing that really got me was the strangers were always touching you, and I did not understand it. And then when they explained it to me, then I recalled one time I was with my grandparents, Grandma and Grandpa, and we were in Mexico, and we were on a bus, and we were the only Caucasians, Americans on the bus, because we were going deeper into Mexico to go shopping at this one place that my grandma wanted to go to. She wanted to find something specific. So we're on this bus, and I'm standing up. They had these little... Anyways, I remember I was standing up, and I was probably, let's say, 13, maybe 14. Okay? So I'm standing up, and Grandma's sitting down at a chair, and Grandpa's standing next to me. And this woman, total stranger, this Mexican woman came up, and she started to do that to my hair. And I had really long hair too. And I, all these years, I had no idea. I thought it was the strangest thing that a total stranger on a bus in another country would come and rub her hands all over my head. I was so confused, and Grandpa was confused, and I didn't know anything about it.
An act of like taking accountability for giving someone evil eye?
Yes, because you caught yourself staring or admiring or coveting this other person, and you're like, fuck, man, I want to give them why. And so you would go over and then you would rub it off. So all these years passed, and I always thought about that woman. It was so strange to me that woman, and everybody was like staring at me when she was doing that. I'm like, what is going on? Grandpa and I had talked about it a few times over the years, but it wasn't until you were born and Martha then taught me about the Ojo. I knew then, that's why when I was 13 years old, that woman on that bus in Mexico rubbed her hands all over me. It was because of the Ojo.
You know, it's crazy you just did that because today's the new moon. New beginnings, fresh energy.
So that is my Ojo story.
Heck yeah. Thank you for that. I've been checking my analytics, and there's someone from Toronto, Canada, who just downloaded my podcast like today or yesterday. This is, I think, based on this past 14 days. So yeah, the past 2 weeks. That's 14 days. Let's do like last one 180 days and see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. What? There's people from fucking everywhere listening to my podcast. No way. What? Who's in Salt Lake? Chicago, San Francisco, Dallas, Round Rock, fucking where is that? Ohio? What? Oh my gosh, last 7 days. Yeah, Canada, Toronto, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, 333. Okay, period. Look, it literally shows me. If I did last 180 days, would it show me all the different? I don't know if it'll still show me. But it does show me. Bro, like where in Canada are they listening? Toronto. Oh my god. Literally in a park. Oh my god. I was driving, I'm meeting my friend for dinner. And I was driving and I just had a funny thought. So like, you know how no one really knows how the pyramids were built? Well, we know. Do we? I was just thinking about how like it's insane, like all the new highways that are being built. Like how the fuck is this shit even being built? Like I see the construction workers out there, but I don't see this shit happening. And I was just thinking, and I was like, how the fuck and who the fuck and what the fuck machine was able to put up that net for Topgolf? Please riddle me that. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I just silly for not knowing these facts? Do I look insane? Oh my gosh, there's something in my eyeball. Oh my gosh. Is it possible to pop a blood vessel in your eye? Oh my gosh. How did that even happen? Oh no. I think I'm fine.
Tomorrow for sure.
No stable social life of any description.
Yeah, Fiesta was added.
Stop.
Lead the way. He's such a good boy. Stops every couple feet to take a little sniff. My little curious man. Ay, baby, I have a sticker on my foot. Ay, ow, 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 ow. Shit. Teddy had one in his paw earlier, and now it's my turn, huh? Fuck. I think I got it. What's with all the stickers, love? Careful. Oh,
Look away. So beautiful. He's so happy, baby. Next time we see a bench, we can stop, love. Take a little drink of water. Oh, I see one up there. Hey guys, I just wanted to record a little clip to say hi to the vlog. I'm here taking a little walk with Teddy right now at OP Schnabel. It's very beautiful today. Right, Teddy? Oh, look at that. There's a bench. You want to stop, love, and drink some water? Yeah? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a little break. Shit. Teddy. Oh, yay. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna keep walking with him before he literally leaves me. I spot a deer. I didn't even have to zoom in that much. You can freaking see her. She's so beautiful and majestic. Oh, something scared her. Oh. And Teddy, he calls for me. I hate whenever it forks out like this. I'm like, the fuck? Girl, I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god, it scared me. We're fine. We're not gonna do anything. Oh, I see why she's acting that way. There's babies. Oh my god, Teddy, get closer to me, please. Oh my gosh. Baby deer. Okay, I can't stop to record. I'm scared for Teddy's sake. Come on, love, let's get out of their way. Moms can be a little territorial. I can't think of a better way to end this hike. By the way, they don't have gumball eyes anymore, guys. It's chocolate eyes now. A little mysterious, disappointing. I'm not disappointed. It's so, like, reminiscent. Where? Look. We left at perfect timing, love. Now it's storming rain. Should we just sit in here for a little bit? It's all rain all over. Yeah, I think we should just sit in here for a little bit. We can sit and chat. Well, that was a nice little interaction that I had with Teddy. Nice little interaction as in going, like, hiking together. I'm feeling so happy today and grateful. I have some, like, really, really good and exciting things in the works. And I'm just feeling so excited for life and about life and for my future. And I'm so grateful that I have people who care about me so much and support me in my endeavors and, you know, just are watching what I'm doing and loving it and sticking with me for the ride. It makes me so happy. I'm like overjoyed with how abundant my life is, how full. I'm like overflowing, you know, and I just love being in overflow because that means I can give even more to the people that I love and care about. So, yeah. It's crazy. We left Opie Schnabel and like right when I started leaving the park, it started raining. He's so cute. Right? Yeah, it started raining literally right when I left. I love the rain, so I'm glad to be here. And especially glad to have Teddy here with me. I also can't decide if my interaction with that man at Opie Schnabel was weird or not. I really can't tell. I mean, he easily could have just been innocently talking to me. But I don't know. Nothing happened, so I'm not gonna fret. Everything works in divine timing, right? It's crazy that it's storming right now. I love you. Give an eye booger, baby. Can you get it out? Hi. Alright, there you go. It's not out all the way. He just side-eyed me. Bro, I'm just trying to get your fucking eye booger out. I'm dead. Sorry guys, I know I'm not talking, but I kind of just wanted you guys to also enjoy this with me. The rain pattering on my car and little hot box with my dog moment. I think I'm gonna record episode 33 today for my podcast. So by the time this vlog comes out, it's probably already uploaded, but I'm gonna title it Stepping Into Your Power and Grounding Yourself. And yeah, I think it's pretty evident that amidst this time of Mercury retrograde, grounding yourself is the most, I think, useful thing you could do, you know? If your goal is to have peace of mind and balance in your life. Because that's what I want, and it's really hard to find that in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But I've discovered through one, deactivating my social media, that being creative is truly like magic, and it brings so many things into my life that wouldn't happen if I wasn't like taking the time to like invest into myself and like that part of my brain and my heart that like wants to create and wants to, oh my gosh, look, it's 333. Yeah, I've just found that being like doing this, for example, like all of these things I literally cut out of, well, actually these two I like typed and printed, but everything else I was cutting out of plumbing magazines at work, and I just really was like itching to make a collage. And I have 2 of these tins, but weirdly enough I can't find one of them. But it's okay, because this is my favorite one, and I use it to carry my pre-rolls, my joints. But they came, I have like a bunch of these tins because I used to buy pre-rolls whenever my plug stopped selling weed. I like didn't, it was in between my, like where I buy weed from now and like who I bought weed from before. And so I have a ton of these fucking tins. And I found that I could just take them apart, like all the stuff on the inside, and the stickers were very easily like, I can just take them off easily. So I just thought it would be a fun craft, and it was. And doing that has helped ground me, and also just spending more time with my family and prioritizing my family and my friends. Like, I say friends like very lightly though. Is that the right word, lightly? As in like, there's very few people in my life now I've found that like make me feel very safe and I like consistently talk to. Like, I have more friends than I'd like to admit that I'm like so grateful now to have. I still struggle, as you can tell, I struggle to receive love. The idea of like me having quite a few friends now in my life that I can say like 100% do care about me and have my best interest in mind and don't have any underlying intentions when it comes to like being my friend. I'm so grateful to have that. And yeah, making them a priority, and consistently making time to see them and talk to them, and especially my family too. I feel like I've really been making it a point to prioritize family time and time with my dog. You know, I don't live even with my dog anymore, and I haven't for so long because there's so many technicalities. And as shameful as it makes me feel that I've like lost out on a lot of time with Teddy because of like my own life, you know, and like me choosing my own life over my dog, which is fucked up, you know. Like, I do like make time for him obviously, but like I, you know, can't go back on the choices that I made in the past. I can only fix like what I am capable of fixing in the present, you know. That's the only way I guess I can, you know, do my duties as a dog parent, you know, and making time for him and making time for myself too, you know, doing shadow work like that, you know, like being able to admit hard truths to myself, but also knowing that there's a way to combat that with, you know, doing what I can in the present moment to do better and be better. And I think that's the most important thing I can do to focus on, you know? And just doing a lot of reflecting over, you know, all of the choices I've ever made. And I say that like kind of as a joke, like more so reflecting over the things that I ruminate over and the things that bother me and the things that I quote unquote deem as traumas, and, you know, being able to really take a good look at my life and be more honest and like truthful and, you know, accept things and give myself that grace to be able to move on with my life. which everyone deserves. So if you haven't heard it yet, every time I see this, I'm sorry, I won't get distracted. If you haven't heard it yet, you are worthy of giving yourself grace to forgive yourself and move on. I have to be louder than the rain. You are allowed to forgive yourself and move on with your life. You deserve it, queen. You deserve it, king. Everyone deserves it. I love you guys. Yeah. I was gonna say though, whenever I almost got distracted, I have this sticker on my dashboard and it's a W, and in my last vlog I literally got distracted and I went, N for mermaid man or W for Rumbo. I just thought that was so funny. I still do, obviously. I keep it there to entertain myself. I'm no better than a toddler. But I'm easy to entertain. I'm dead. I bet it's gonna stop raining like right whenever I need to go inside. I would literally put money on it. Lots and lots of money. Teddy's tired, dude. He's slumped. There's dark fur all over my shirt. I don't even know if you can see, honestly. I can't tell these angles, you know. I just hope for the best. I wonder if my family watches this and be like, specifically my dad. I wonder if he watches my vlogs. He never says he does, but I wonder if he does. And like, this is why my car smells so bad. Like weed. I even have one of these like little Yankee Candle things. I have a bottle of Febreze that I spray in here. But hotboxing is the problem. But dude, having AC in your car is a game changer. Like, you can just sit here with the windows up and still be cool and be able to hop. Like, I'm just not used to it, I think. Maybe I'll get over it eventually and I'll stop doing it. Damn, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna smell like weed. Shit. Alright. This is the end of the vlog. I think I'm gonna start editing it. Did I even say what day it is? It's July. I literally cannot tell you. I think it's the 26th. Because yesterday was the new moon, so that means today's the 26th, I think. I'm pretty sure. I trust myself. Bye, toodles. What's that? A hat. A crazy, funky, junky hat. I don't remember the words. Over slightly. And we've been there. We've done that. We all... I don't remember your funky hat. Damn it. I wish I remembered the fucking song.
What's that? A hat? Crazy, funky, junky hat. Overslept, hair unsightly, trying to look like Keira Knightley. We've been there, we've done that. We see right through your funky.
That would be so much cooler if I did. Alright, bye guys. Teddy, say bye. Bye. Alright, I think we're good. Come on. Good job. Watch out, I'm gonna close the door. Alright. Gonna give Teddy some peace. Let him pee in peace. And oh wait, I said this was the end of the vlog. Gosh, darn it. Coco Loco! It's like she's staring at me.
bye.